The Deaf Frog. Once there lived a deaf frog named Mr. Green. This frog was really obsessed with climbing trees, but because he was too young, he thought he could do it. But one day, his bursting enthusiasm got the better of him and he decided to climb a tree anyway. So Mr. Green went to the jungle to make his dream come true. But when the other frogs saw him going to the jungle, they were worried and followed him. They were concerned he would try to climb a tree and injure himself. Therefore, they thought they would try to stop him. However, when they reached there, Mr. Green had already started climbing a tree. Once they saw Mr. Green climbing a pretty tall tree, they started shouting and jumping in order to stop him. This caught Mr. Green's attention and he looked down to see all these other frogs jumping. However, because he was deaf, he wasn't able to listen to their warnings. He got excited and thought they were there to support him, to cheer for him. He then started climbing even faster. Each new branch that he reached, the frogs below panicked more and started to shout and jump even more than before. But by now, Mr. Green was so sure of their support that he kept climbing the tree like a pro. Each new branch he attempted to climb, the frogs below shouted, "You can't do it, come back down." However, Mr. Green interpreted that as, "You can do it, keep going." And thus he climbed all the way up. And once he was there, at the top of the tree, living his dream, the frogs below were ashamed of their negative beliefs and therefore were silent. But they started shouting and jumping again, but this time to appreciate what Mr. Green had achieved. Mr. Green taught us that in order to be able to go against such odds, we first need to believe in ourselves, have a deaf ear to the obstacles and negative comments, and rather use them as motivation to achieve our goals. Thank you.